Friday the 16th of August 2024, at approximately 10:34 hours, regarding report number 6600. Officer O'Malley, badge number 311, while working as a fully uniformed officer for the Los Santos Police Department, was assigned to vehicle patrol driving north on Palomino Avenue when Officer O'Malley saw a black Camaro with the plate of 5T5C2473 crash into the wall located at 8138 Palomino Avenue. Officer O'Malley activated his emergency lights and siren and approached the vehicle near the driver's door. A white male adult was later identified as Lee Hatake, was not inside of the vehicle at the time, pointed a black handgun at Officer O'Malley. Officer O'Malley quickly put his patrol vehicle in reverse and backed up. Hatake entered the vehicle and accelerated forward. Officer O'Malley announced over his department-issued radio that Hatake had pointed a gun at him and is now taking off. Officer O'Malley pursued the vehicle going north Palomino Avenue. 3 units joined in the pursuit and continued to chase the vehicle. The vehicle then turned around and began to go south on Palomino Avenue. The vehicle then turned east on Dutch London Street. Hatake then ran off the road located at 9002 Arsenal Street. Hatake then exited the vehicle and began to run on foot, fleeing from officers. While searching the area, all officers were unable to locate Hatake but did find his Chevy Camaro. While searching the vehicle, Officer O'Malley found 2 receipts. One for the purchase of a firearm and the second one was for ammo for that firearm. Officer O'Malley then impounded the vehicle to be held for investigation. On Tuesday, 20th of August, Hatake contacted the Los Santos Police Department and asked about the Chevy Camaro. Hatake was advised to contact Officer O'Malley as he was the primary officer in this investigation. Hatake was able to contact Officer O'Malley and agreed to meet with Officer O'Malley at Mission Row Police Department. This is the interrogation that occurred to end the investigation.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, were you the Mr. Lee?
You're Officer O'Malley?
Yes, I am.
You were there when I was arrested that same day.
For what? Wait, where?
I was arrested because I was on a bike and I hit a fire hydrant. And you were training Officer Angel.
That's right, yeah.
And I brought up the Camaro then even, I think.
You did? I was,
Maybe, I don't know. I could be mistaken on that, but that's funny.
I was probably really focused on that, the trainees I had with me. I remember that, yep.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Real quick, I do have to search your pockets just before.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
It's a secure facility, that is all. Very good, cool.
That's so wild.
Yep. Alright, go and follow me.
I remember you were like, you look like me, and I was like, no, you eat donuts, I don't. And you said, well, when you have this job, it's pretty rough.
It is.
That's so funny.
I hold to that statement.
Understandably. Especially recently.
Yeah.
With the fucking ambulance. It's so crazy to me how there's been like none in city.
No, it's funny you say that there's none right now.
Yep. No, I checked when I
good.
went on service to call you.
Nope,
It's
wrong room.
Oh, nice. Giving me a full tour.
Yep. Actually, I think the room that I wanted was upstairs. I get the 2 things mixed up, but that's fine. We'll do it over here.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna start off by putting me in a cell? That's crazy.
No, we're not.
I was about to say, that's a little crazy.
We're going to a room, a recorded room, quote unquote.
Okay. I was about to say, we're gonna have a civil conversation. You're gonna put me in a cell already? Wow.
What's this room?
Right.
Alrighty, go and take a seat. You got enough food and water and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, I'm fine. I should be fine for that.
Just so you're aware, everything is being audio and video recorded legally. I don't have to tell you, that is out of generosity on that one. Before we talk, I have to advise you of your rights, okay?
Alrighty.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one can be appointed to you. Do you understand the rights I have read to you?
Yes.
At this time, you are not being detained. You are not under arrest. You are free to leave at any point and end this conversation. Please ask me that you want to end this conversation, and I will gladly walk you out. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so we are discussing the case about your vehicle and its involvement in a crime. Okay?
Alrighty.
When was the last time you saw that vehicle?
Probably the day that it was impounded. I think I had that vehicle for maybe 1 day or two before it was impounded.
Okay. What were you doing with the vehicle right before it got impounded?
From what I know, I was just driving around doing errands.
Okay. When was the last time you saw that vehicle? Did you park it in the garage?
Yeah.
Okay. How would have it got impounded when it was in a garage? Do you believe that it was taken out?
I mean, from what I can recall, I put it in the garage, but I mean, maybe I left it out and I didn't put it in the garage and I just took it to the, I don't know. I was probably over talking to people at PD. I'm trying to currently get a job over there as a mechanic, so I have to use a garage that's like off of PD. So it's kind of like down there towards that beach, and maybe I just accidentally left it in a slip and didn't fully garage it, and maybe something happened to my vehicle.
Okay. What were you doing down at the beach, down there?
As I said, I'm trying to get a job as a mechanic over at PD.
Oh, PD. I assume not the police firm,
PDM.
right? The oh, PDM. Oh,
PDM,
okay,
PDM,
okay,
PDM. The motor place, not a police. As you can, as you know from the other day, I can't really do that.
Yes, I'm aware, and that's kind of my confusion there.
My apologies.
You're good. All right. So the issue is that that vehicle was involved in a pursuit and a brandishing of firearm. So while we're investigating, that's why your vehicle was being held until we had a proper case built. The quickest way, of course, to find this is to either close the case or to open it wide up by finding a suspect. I could promise you I really don't have any interest in closing it. And we do have a decent amount of evidence. We just haven't put up a warrant yet. So this is really up to you whether you want to get your vehicle back or not, or just wait for the investigation for another 15
I mean, I want to
days.
get my vehicle as soon as possible, whatever that means.
Well,
Like, what does that entail?
that entails we find out who did this, because I have no intentions in closing this case. If you were driving that day and you did evade from us, you're guaranteed to be the suspect in this. The issue is that's not just invading.
30, 10, 7, 10, 42,
Let
have
me
a
pull
good
up
night.
the charges real quick exactly
You
what
as well,
it is.
sir. Have a good one.
The issue is that it is attempted murder, evading from police in vehicle, reckless evading, and brandishing a firearm. If it was just evading, maybe even reckless evading, it'd be a little bit calmer. Maybe we would just close out the case, but it involved a firearm. Do you own a firearm?
No, I do not.
Alpha 2, Alpha 311.
Why is that? Go ahead.
Because I am a felon,
Can you come up to the chief's office, please?
so I legally am unable to own one or possess one.
Copy. Currently in interrogation. Is it urgent?
Did you say interrogation?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Who are you
the
interrogating?
only type of firearms that I own would be
Individual
BB
with that,
guns.
vehicle. The one that I was calling earlier.
Oh, wait for.
Is it urgent? Hang on one second. They were asking me to come somewhere.
Yeah, you're good.
When did you get that felony? Do you remember?
Uh, Um, Shit, that was probably Saturday, but I had a felony before that.
You had a felony before that?
That is my second felony. I've had one from before that.
Okay, basically what I was asking is, like, when were you not allowed to have a firearm anymore?
Oh, I haven't been able to own a firearm in over probably a month.
Over a month? Okay.
It's probably been right around a month mark, right around there. So as you do know, you did find a firearm on me when I was detained the other day when I was fleeing from a police officer. So I did indeed have a firearm on me at one point or another, and I was already been
Yeah,
charged with that when you guys put me in case.
Yeah, I'm in no way holding that against you. I'm not concerned about the charges from before. I'm simply asking because, you know, we could drop some of these charges. We could minimize some of these charges in exchange for some information. Because right now, I'm looking at a receipt. You want to take a guess on what that receipt might say on it?
Billing? Like, not building, jail time.
No. It's a purchase. What possibly may have been purchased?
A firearm, I guess, but I'm not unable to purchase
Firearm
those.
ammo. That's what I was hoping.
Firearm
So
ammo?
when would a receipt somehow get in relation with you of a firearm?
Because I had that firearm on me from when I was detained to that later on that day after I obtained one through certain means
Okay.
that I'm not willing to disclose.
Okay. That's why I'm asking. You know, like I said, you're free to not talk about anything. I'm in no way coercing you
I
or
understand.
forcing you to say anything. I'm simply asking these questions because if you were to tell me how this receipt were to come up, we might be able to look at something else. But because I have a feeling you didn't just make that firearm yourself. Would I be correct in that?
Yes,
I,
but
I,
that's about as
I
much as I
feel
will speak on that
okay.
firearm.
That's fine. I'm just gonna ramble off to myself. Let's say I'm just talking to the voices. You know, I'm more worried about who's handing out these firearms because there's probably a lot more out there. I'm not necessarily worried too much about the person receiving the firearm. Of course, that within itself is illegal, but you know, I can always turn a blind eye on that one because I do have the stipulation to do that. So that's all I'm thinking about on that. Um, the other thing is, you know, we may or may not have the receipt on it and just be able to look who did buy that firearm. So I might just be able to find that one out on my own.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna bluntly ask you: did you run from us that day with your Camaro?
Yes.
Okay. Were you holding a firearm?
No, I was holding a BB gun.
It was a BB gun. Okay.
It was a BB gun. As you can tell when you detained me the other day as well, I did have BB guns on me. I do often carry BB guns because I'm not allowed to legally carry a firearm, and that is kind of the closest offense I'm allowed to get currently.
You know, I've kind of had that little argument about BB guns too, because technically it's projectile and it's worded as you're not allowed to have projectiles, but everyone turns a blind eye on it, so I kind of do the same. So I'm not hassling you about BB guns or anything like that. So, would it be reasonable to say if you were to aim that at somebody, someone might think it's a real firearm?
Yes.
Okay. For an example, if you were to aim that at a store clerk, you would they would put their hands up, right?
For example, if I ran away from the police and I aimed a BB gun at his face to try to get more time to get away from said officer, yes. And did I do so? Yes.
That's very specific. Do you remember what that officer's face looks like?
I do not remember the face, but I
Did it by
do remember
chance
that
look
day,
like?
and I remember having to ditch the Camaro after I ran away from you guys and went into a ditch.
The, just by chance, did the officer that you aimed the BB gun, quote unquote, face look like yours after a box of donuts?
I do not recall.
Okay, just throwing that.
I
that one out
genuinely do not recall.
there. Okay. So, if you plead guilty to some charges here, I can get your Camaro out right now after you know, of course you're gonna have to serve some jail time on this. I don't know. I think we can talk about this and reduce that sentence if that's something you're wanting to do. I might have a couple more questions for you here, but I think that's the best way to go about this to be able to get your Camaro by the end of the night. Let me bring up the charges real quick and tell you how much you're looking at this very second.
Okay.
Alright, with those charges, you are looking at, oh, I'm not good at quick math, $69,500. Then you have,
What are all these charges?
it's attempted murder, evading from police in vehicle, reckless evading, and brandishing a firearm. That's what we have at the very second. Like I said, I have the ability to typity and change all this in a second.
Okay.
But the other ones that I'm trying to do math on is 40, 50, 60, 65. Alright, you're looking at 115 months at this moment. So that's a $69,500 fine with 115 months. Now, if you want to take some of those down, we can gladly talk about this and see what we can do to change that one around. The BB gun, what kind of BB gun was that?
It was a Glock. It was a pistol BB gun. As if I'm not mistaken, the name of it literally is just Glock BB gun.
Okay, what color is it?
It's black.
Okay, just like a normal stock Glock.
Yeah, BB gun.
Okay. And does it show a orange tip at the end?
I'm not quite certain on that one.
Okay. Most BB guns do. I could imagine that it would.
Most do. You'd be correct in that statement.
Yep. All right. Where's that firearm? Where is that BB gun now?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure.
Okay. What BB guns did we take off of you when we arrested you? Do you remember?
When you guys arrested me, I had a sniper rifle on me at the moment and an AK.
Was that for the one at the fire hydrant?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that part, but I don't think I paid attention to that.
Yeah, I hit a fire hydrant and then proceeded to get arrested for evading an officer and well, some other things.
Yeah.
But none of that involved with me endangering an officer or anyone's lives or anything like that. Just reckless driving and evading an officer. I'm pretty sure was the only charges I had.
Okay. So, the issue that I'm having is that an officer that the BB gun was pointed at believed it to be a real gun, as we both stated that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's reasonable. It's a very
that is a
split-second
reasonable
thing.
assumption. Yes.
That's a reasonable. So the biggest charge you're looking at this second is going to be that attempted murder, because you pointed it at them. That's the biggest issue.
Yes,
we're having
but it was a BB gun, and the firearm was never fired. Even though it was just a BB gun, it still was never fired. It was never discharged at the person in any form or factor.
Well, that's why it's attempted and not just murder.
I wouldn't say attempted. I would say threatening an officer would be more of a likely charge, but even then it was just a BB gun. But that would be a more understandable charge than
You know what?
attempting.
311, meet us at the clothing store down the street from LSPD, please.
Copy right now.
As soon as you can.
Copy, I'll be a couple more minutes. So, I could probably get behind you on the whole threatening and drop that attempted murder. I don't know the exact time and money on that one. How long do you plan on being in city for tonight?
To be honest, I was hopefully gonna fly out probably within an hour.
Okay, me too. As am I.
Okay.
How about we take a little break from questioning? I want you to take some time and think about it. Let's meet back. You know, call the hotline. Let's say in the next 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's say 20 minutes.
I can make that do.
Give the hotline a call and hopefully I'll answer. If not, just tell them to ask O'Malley if he's all good to go. And
Okay.
I should be on my way back. I'm not sure
Alrighty.
what they keep asking me for, but they keep asking for me.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay. Alright, let's head on out.
As long as you hold your word about showing back up, we'll be good.
I do plan to be here for a little bit more than an hour, so As long as I don't get
Alright.
any dumb shit, we'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, worst case first, I give you a call and they could just let me know, and hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully it won't take you more than an hour, whatever you have to deal with.
I genuinely have no idea. Alrighty, going to
I'm
take a
assuming
seat.
since it's a new recording, you gotta read my rights.
Yep, gotta redo all that.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Let me grab
so,
Diet Soda.
Yep, you have a right to remain silent. You have, Jesus Christ, sorry. Something
You're
came up
good.
real quick. What? Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand the rights I just read to you?
Yerp.
Alrighty. You are being audio-video recorded. You are not being detained or arrested at this time. You're free to leave at any point. You can end this interview at any point and ask to leave, and I will let you leave. Okay?
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Alright, so where were we? We were talking about charges on the whole case about
Yep.
maybe taking off that attempted murder for a threatening public official.
Sure.
Kilo 83 and the next 1011 at postal
Alright.
30.
That does look quite a bit less there. So I think I can agree with that.
Okay.
The biggest issue I'm having with that
Lars, can you see who that person is
I
behind
don't know
us?
if I have proof that that was a BB gun that you have.
He's directly on my
But it was a firearm.
Because I have a receipt saying that you have a firearm. In the then your prior history says that you've had firearms when you were a felon.
And my prior history shows I've had BB guns.
Mm-hmm. As well as firearms, and same with the receipt that we found in your vehicle.
A receipt in my vehicle.
Mm-hmm. There were two
For
receipts.
BB
one for...
gun.
Let me look at it.
I don't even know what the receipts are. I don't remember having anything in the car.
Yeah,
So if you could read that to me, that'd be great.
FNX 45 tactical.
The fuck is that?
That is a 45 caliber weapon.
Huh. You see, that's not bought by me then. That's probably bought by the original owner.
See, and that's the problem I'm having is how do I know that to be true?
Well, I'm assuming you could check credit card history and stuff like that. That the vehicle was bought. Oh shit! I don't remember who the original owner was, but then they sold it to my buddy Will, and then my Will sold it to me, and none of us have ever checked the glove box or anything. So, I guess that's just what happened. I mean, I'm assuming you can check and see credit card and like identifications
So,
and
what
stuff
about
like
the other
that.
stuff that was in the glove box? Do you remember?
I
what
mean,
else
as
was
I
in
said, I don't recall ever even throwing any belongings within the car itself, like for me.
there? Okay. Give me one moment to look at something
The
real
person
quick.
in the blue sweater a local or a
All right.
civilian? He's running around.
Local.
Affirm.
Oh. Who'd you buy this vehicle from?
I bought it from a Will Fisk.
Oh, I know Will.
Yeah, he works at PDM. He's a buddy of mine. I met him in the mines a good while ago. And since then, we've stayed in touch, and he offered to sell me the vehicle and fully modded out for a good deal. So I said, sure. And then, I mean, back to the case of the receipt with the firearm, as you know, I am a two-time felon.
Yeah.
My first felony was probably about not August, probably like July 20th, if I were to make an assumption. So, I mean, that was never off my record. So there would have been impossible for me to buy a firearm from any time after, like, June 20th. So there's no way I bought that firearm.
Okay. Alright. Do you know a Steve? Who's Steve to you?
Steve? I don't.
If you make me say
I
his
can't-
last name, I'm gonna have a stroke. A Rytalk? Right?
I don't think I know him. I don't think I recall a name Steve.
Don't recall. Steve? Well.
Maybe that was the original owner of the vehicle, I'm not sure. I don't know. All I know is Will bought it from someone and then sold it to me. And who Will bought it from wasn't a dealership either, so. He bought it from someone else within the city, so I'm not quite sure who.
Okay. Do you know a Jeremy Lancer?
Nope.
What about a Brandon Odyssey? What the hell is that's a van brand or
I
model?
don't know, Brandon.
Alright.
I don't know that many people in city, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, would you by chance be connected to any other robberies or possible homicides in the area that you already
No.
haven't been charged with?
No. I mean, I had like store robberies, but as I said, that was in June 20th. Like that was like way back.
Would've
And
been
that
over a
was
month.
I was arrested among those charges and everything. The only thing I had was the fleeing, and that was already resolved. Besides this one, so that is the only charges I would have. I have not killed anyone or anything like that. So besides those
Well,
5
that's
store
good.
cars
We don't
a while
recommend
ago.
to do that, so that's good.
But yeah, no. So I have no connections to anything, and I'm not a part of any MC gang. I have no affiliations with anything or anyone.
Alright.
I'm on my own accord.
Have you ever been caught with narcotics on you?
No. Xanax, but
Yeah,
when I got arrested back from the motorcycle incident, but
I think I
that's,
remember that, yeah.
yeah, but that was it.
Alright.
Bubbles, go ahead and get his, tell him to pop his driver's license or ID for you. Get his name, please.
I don't know how many more
10-4.
questions I got for you. I think, so you do fully admit to evading from the police and aiming a BB gun at him, right?
Yes, sir.
You didn't have
Okay.
I
one.
will admit to doing so.
Okay. Where do you crash out at?
If I'm not mistaken, it was kind of like a junkyard looking thing, like out of the,
No.
like I went down into
Not
the
right.
ditch,
guy's
like
Leo
the
Capone.
big old water stream over there by the airport, kind of.
Wait, 10-9?
And then I hopped out, and then I like came out
They're,
of the
they're both
factory,
Leo
and then I
Capone.
kind of ditched it in like this fucking like junkyard, and then I took off.
Hans, go ahead and force ID that guy.
When you took off, where'd you go?
I ran for the bushes.
Ran for the bushes. Okay.
I like ran up. Well, I ran on. I think I climbed a ladder, and then I hopped down, and then I ran for the bushes, and then I just made a big long book for it.
Okay. Did you
And I
hear
was
any
chilling.
gunshots or anything like that in that time?
No.
They both have the
I don't
same
recall ever
birthday.
hearing that. I just recall seeing a helicopter and like 3 different cop cars and sirens.
Yeah. Okay.
Without knowing their SSN number,
Well,
we're
at the
SOL.
moment, we're looking at evading from police in vehicle, reckless invasion, and
hold
threatening a
on
public
one second.
official. At the second, you are looking at a $25,000 fine with 80 minutes in jail. If you are truly pleading guilty to this, we can drop 25% on the fine here. You will have to serve out that jail time. I really can't move that too much more. But I will
Hey, does guy there have a
immediately
driver's license?
remove your vehicle from inbound.
You only have serious injuries
Okay.
against both of them.
And then I have my Suzuki, though it's still an impound from that other case. Is there any chance you could remove that from impound as well?
What did it say on that?
Or what
one?
do you guys want to do?
That one, it was just impounded. It had like a day timer on it,
I'm
but
gonna
I haven't
take
been in
this
city to retrieve it. So I mean,
you
if you could
should
just
be
release that to
fine.
my garage.
I don't think that one I can do. 'Cause
Okay,
it was sent. It was basically sent to you, but at the impound lot. I don't.
Okay.
I'll take a look at it when I get down there, but I don't think I have control of that one.
Alright, that's fine.
But the vehicle I can definitely do. We'll tell you your vehicle is in critical damage, so we're not going to be able to do anything with, or you're going to need a tow truck
Are you going off duty?
Yeah.
That's
Do
a negative,
deals with
sir.
it.
I'm over at the mechanic shop.
See, good thing I have a bunch of connections, and that motherfucker did not give me
Be
his number.
advised, that guy's
Alright,
gonna be-
coolio.
I'll give you
Well,
guys his SSN number, I
I'll
got it.
figure it out.
Okay. So yeah, are you
that
pleading
Leo
guilty to those
Capone,
3 charges?
Yeah, I'll plead guilty.
Okay.
I did the deeds.
Alright. You are currently now
Social
under
security
arrest.
number will be
And let's
Papa
head on in
3
into
Charlie
the jail.
Kilo
We're get you
Foxtrot
out of here as quickly as possible.
654.
Alright. Are you gonna have to do my fingerprints and all that shit again or not?
100% I'm taking all that. We're gonna go
Alright.
to the mugshot room real quick to get some pictures of
Oh
it.
no, I cut off my fingertips. What am I gonna do? Nah, they're still there.
You got toe tips. Fun fact. you
Toe
can
tips.
Technically do that.
What the fuck?
They have the same thing as fingerprints on them.
That's pretty
You
cool.
don't hear that one too much.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
let me take off this stuff because you
Matter
need
of
my
fact,
tattoos.
I do. Oh yeah, I remember that. The back tattoo, right? Yep, the back tattoo.
Yeah, back tattoo and the shoulder one.
Well, a little
Wait.
bit different in this one. I'm gonna have you put on everything. And
Put-
everything, including the helmet. Yep.
Including the helmet. Okay. Where the fuck? Wait. No. This. And then this. No. I'm gonna pull out my outfit bag. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it. Whatever gets you.
Because it's like
Sure.
not doing what I wanted. Alright, so like this.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Alright, do me a favor and turn
Alpha
around.
214 is going to respond to that shooting.
To the back.
Alrighty, go
Get
ahead
ready for
and
your
face
safe
towards
traffic.
me and take off your helmet.
Flores, did you get the...
Let me get a little bit closer. Go ahead and take off that helmet. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck? There we go.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you to stop scratching your neck and then wringing it out, and now cover it. Jesus Christ. Here, put up your hands. There you go. Alright, go ahead and put those down. Now expose any tattoos that you have. Do you have any new tattoos since your arrest last?
Nah.
Alright.
That's. What the fuck? Come on, let's take this off. Come on.
Should be under vest.
Stop being shy.
Okay.
There we go.
And the scarf as well. I believe I turned on the AC in here.
How do I turn? That's a
do that,
necklace.
it
That
has
makes
tentacles.
sense. Alright.
Alright.
That one, and then that one.
Alright, any on the other arm or front?
Nah, I got nothing on my legs, nothing else.
Alright. I'm now going to... Let me put on my fancy gloves. Make sure I
Best.
got room for everything. Alright,
I'm at least of this
take the shirt back off just because of your gloves.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that would be a
Whatever
good idea.
exposed your fingertips there. There you go. I know we had an issue with that last time.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Does that work?
Yep, I'm gonna take your fingerprints here. Just use my little
'Kay.
scanner device to take that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now I want you to open wide. I'm gonna take a DNA sample from you. Actually, I may have lied. Stay right there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I have the thing on me. Alright, so now I'm gonna.
Alright.
Yep, that's a perfect DNA sample. I'm just gonna bag that burp up. There we go.
As I said, I was drinking Diet Coke, you know?
That's okay. That'll do it. Alright. Alright, one more time I'm gonna search it for anything that you may not be able to take. You got 2 phones for some reason, not illegal, just odd. Alright, let's head on into the cells and get this over with.
I got rid of the third one after I was told that wasn't a good idea.
It's honestly not that great to have 2 either, but you'll figure that one out however you want to.
What do you mean?
Basically, if someone tries to call the one phone that you recently didn't activate,
I thought we
it
were holding
won't
them.
ring.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I've
the
already
issue
been
I've
on
had.
that.
Yeah, that's the issue I've had.
Yeah.
so because you're pleading guilty, I'm gonna minus that 25%. Let me do a couple little paperwork things in my head real quick, and you'll be on your way, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I can get him all the information off CAD. You don't have to worry about it.
Alrighty, today you are being charged for $18,750, okay? That's after the 25% discount.
Alrighty.
Alright. You do have 30 days to pay that from today. So September 20th is when that is owed. Please pay that, or else a larger charge and a warrant and jail time will go out for you, and you just don't want that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Alrighty, that has been sent to you.
Alrighty.
As I said, you are looking at 75 months ago. I'm gonna reduce it to 70 because of booking and all that, okay?
Alrighty, thanks so much.
Yep, and after this, I'm gonna release your vehicle and all that. I'm going straight there, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
Is this gentleman free to go?
Hey,
Yeah, he's good to go.
What is your lucky number today?
236.
226?
236.
Oh, 236. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
There we go.